Welcome back, detectives. We are on week 2 of our October Wellness Challenge. I really hope week 1 opened your eyes and saw how capable you are at being able to solve simple problems and how that really affected your day-to-day life. Now we're going to build an ecosystem. We're going to map out these solutions because every problem we solved last week, we're going to be able to solve in a grander scale and help other people. And that's what it's all about. It's all about community and being there. Remember those processes that we pick out. We can't control the outcomes. We control the processes. And so as we make these solutions, we're putting processes out there. In the river of life, we need to build docks so that we can connect with others. And we're going to do that this week with our ecosystem. So stay tuned. So let me tell you about the difference between following a path and having a map. When you're following a single path, you see what's directly in front of you. You know where you've been. You can see a few steps ahead, but you're essentially moving through a tunnel of experience. This is how most of us approach problem solving. We find one way that works and we stick to it. But a map shows you everything. It shows you the path you're currently on, yes, but it also shows you alternative routes, shortcuts you never knew existed, scenic detours that might enrich your journey, and destinations you hadn't even considered. When we share our solutions with others, we're not just helping them, we're contributing to a collective map of possibilities. We remain curious and helping others contribute to us. We're expanding our own map beyond what we could have discovered alone. And so here's the beautiful thing about ecosystems. Ecosystems are living, growing networks where one person's creative workaround becomes another's game-changing system. That failed experiments provide valuable data about what doesn't work. And adaptations and modifications make good solutions even better. Communities of problem solvers emerge around common challenges. This week, we're going to build a mapping mindset. So instead of asking, what's the right way? We ask, what are all the possible ways? Instead of thinking, this is how I do it, we think, this is one way to do it. Instead of hoarding solutions, we share them and watch them grow and evolve. So let me tell you the difference between following a path and a map. A path is in the right now, looking at the bark. It's showing you what's directly in front of you. It's getting from point A to point B without any other considerations around it. But a map is showing you everything. It's showing you not only the path, but it's showing you everything that encompasses that route and everything that's around that route. So the points of interest, the interesting experiences that you can have, so much more beyond the path. And so when we're sharing our solutions, growing in this wellness community, what we're doing is giving other people an opportunity to fill in their own maps while gaining information to fill in ours. And this ecosystem that we build within our sharing, how we live a more fulfilled and purposeful life. And here's the beautiful thing about solution ecosystems. They're living, growing networks where one person's creative workaround becomes another's game-changing system. Failed experiments provide a valuable data about what doesn't work. Adaptations and modifications make good solutions even better. And communities of problem solvers emerge around common challenges. And so in nature, we don't solve, and organisms will not solve problems alone or in a vacuum. The trees will spread the roots, and those roots will actually transfer nutrients to other plants and trees. The birds alert each other of predators. The entire ecosystem actually collaborates to create resilience and abundance. Your solution ecosystem will work the same way. Let's explore the 3 levels of solution ecosystems. Level 1, personal ecosystem. This is your solution library. This is your collection of tried and true solutions, organized and accessible. Not just I fixed that once, but I have a system for that category of problem. Level 2, community ecosystem, your solution network. These are people you share solutions with and learn from. Your families, your friends, your colleagues, and online community. These relationships that make problem solving collaborative instead of solitary. Level 3, adaptive ecosystem, your innovation lab. This is where you take someone else's solution and adapt it to your unique situation, where you experiment, modify, and create hybrid solutions that work specifically for your life. And this personal solution map will be morning routines that energize you, strategies for managing overwhelm, systems for staying organized, approaches to difficult conversations, and methods for maintaining energy throughout the day. And for each category, don't just list your way. Map out all the approaches you have learned from others, noting which works best in which instance. And here's what happens when you embrace ecosystem thinking. Your impact expands far beyond your own problems. That simple solution you share with one person is going to get shared with others and someone else and someone else. And they'll modify it further and they'll make it what is their own, but they'll share it, and each person will modify and share and modify and share. 6 months later, dozens of people are benefiting from a solution that started with you noticing one small problem in your daily routine. And it's so important that we're bringing this into our wellness community, because this is how we build this ecosystem of change and supporting each other and finding that vulnerability and accountability that is crucial to success. And remember, every expert is a beginner who worked with somebody else to learn patterns, to learn solutions, to bestow support to others. And this week, as we wrap up, we're looking at that we are not in a vacuum. We are not alone and isolated. It will hit some of those negative narratives and universal constructs if we do. But when we can zoom out and see that we're a part of a vast collective unconscious, something that I actually explore in my interpersonal effectiveness workbook, so go take a look at it, we see that we can actually pull from others' creativity and their pool of unconscious as we bestow our own sense of solutions that we have found for survival and success. And this all together is how we can navigate daily challenges and build a sense of success and support with those 3 pillars of success that I have created. And your unique perspective, your specific solutions, your creative adaptations, they matter. And it's important to contribute and share them. It's going to boost that value, boost that capacity, boost the motivation to want to explore, get curious, learn more, share more, and it just compounds into a positive flow state. So get on the comments and let's start helping build easy solutions for each other. The map of possibilities is so much longer than any single path. This week, you're not just following your path, you're contributing to and learning from the entire territory of human problem-solving wisdom. Your week 2 mission is share solutions generously, adapt others' approaches creatively, document your growing solution ecosystem, and remember that collaboration multiplies innovation. The forest doesn't keep wisdom to itself. The trees that are thriving are ones connected to the network, sharing resources and learning from the ecosystem around them. This week, you are doing the same thing. You're not just solving problems, you're helping to map the territory of human flourishing. So get going.